CND noon eh. That's the only chance. Kasi sa CND, hindi sila pwedeng mag-raise ng objection pagdating dun sa ano, di ba? Yung automatic niya na ano. So, nung sa CND, ayaw pumayag ni Senator Jinggoy, di ba? And he was mentioning something like, na-dismiss nga yung report mo sa Makati eh. Na-dismiss nga itong report na ito. So, the term is, inutil ka. And I am being very expressive here. You know why? If only to allow our people to feel yung political pressure na ine-exert not only yung mga pananakot, ha? So, alam mo, I was already ready not to be confirmed. So I said, sabi niya, ano, gusto mo bang ma-confirm? And I said, kung gusto po ng Diyos. Abay, hindi naman yung Diyos ang tinatanong ko, ikaw. And I said, kung gusto po ng Diyos. And then he said, ay, mahirap na usapan to, etc. So I said, my peace. Sabi ko, paulit-ulit po ako.
Enzo Recto, kalaban ang katiwalian at kasinungalingan, kakampi sa katotohanan at kabutihan.
Eto wala, I will have to qualify ha. I have no personal experience. And as you know, hindi ko alam na ito yung itatanong ha. Kasi baka mamaya isipin nagpa-interview ako dito. Just clarify ha. Okay. One thing, alam mo naman, kapag ikaw yung may hawak sa power, you know, you can always exert influence, di ba? Okay, ino-audit mo yung Congress, ino-audit mo yung Senate, ino-audit mo rin yung Office of the President. And if you look at the history of assignment, makikita natin na very powerful positions yung pinanggalingan niya while he was auditor. And therefore, you build relationship as you go high up on the ladder, di ba? Meron din tayong proseso na sinasabi natin tuwing budget hearing. Ito naman yung masakit, di ba, Karen? Whenever there's a budget hearing, we have to beg. And begging for our own resources means having good relationship with these legislators. So I wouldn't be surprised. Kayang gawin yan. Kasi may relationship na nabubuo yan at hindi naman yan tipong, uy, commissioner ka na. Galing yan sa ranks eh. And pag tinignan mo yung history ng kanyang assignment, powerful positions ang pinanggalingan. And let's not, wag natin i-center sa kanya. Ang auditor is a powerful position, Karen. Kahit na ikaw ay isang auditor 3, kung ikaw ay team leader ng isang ahensya, imagine, the power of the pen. Ikaw susulat ng report, ikaw magsisulat ng disallowance, di ba? Kaya kung mali ang paggamit nitong power na ito, ay napakalaking problema. So hindi ako nasa-surprise pag sinabing nakapag-insert siya. I wouldn't be surprised, ano? Siguro kung sasabihin natin na posible ba ito, it's possible. But I would have to admit, I do not have any personal experience or personal knowledge of that, no? Hindi ko ginawa yan.
Yeah. So, well, number one, it's also the vetting process in who is appointed as commissioner. For example, his wife is well known. She's an executive for Olympus Mining and Builders Group Philippines. They have 9 contracts in DPWH in Bulacan. Should that have been a red flag alone not to appoint him?
Actually, and this is something that I have to, when we talk of independence and objectivity of the commission, di ba? It says that we have this so-called fiscal autonomy, no? Fiscal autonomy only to that extent that we can utilize our savings without asking the Department of Budget and Management. But look, we have to line up and we have to say, oh, this is our budget. And in the process of the hearing, there will be questions like, oh, auditor, ang masyadong masipag tong auditor mo, pakilipat mo nga. O kaya itong disallowance ni ano ba, paano ba yan? These are realities, Karen, no? Nung ako yung commissioner, alam mo, mayroong isang congressman doon ang request, ayoko makita yung pagbumukha ni Mendoza, huwag mo siyang isama doon sa plenary. And I will have to stay at the canteen o kung saan, sa room ng because simply, yun ang request. I do not want naman na i-sacrifice yung budget ng commission, di ba? So, and then, ito yung sinabi mo, no, sa confirmation. It's supposed to be may vetting process yan. Imposible naman. Nung ako yung kino-confirm, remember Karen, sumulat pa si Senator Jinggoy sa Asian Development Bank. Naghahanap sila ng kung anong maiba to sa akin, di ba? And I would have expected, dapat ganun ka-detail, ganun yung pagbusisi nila, di ba? What happened? Hindi ba nila nakita yung nakita ng mga journalists, di ba? O, hindi ba nila nakita na, uy, ilang taon nang may kontrata yung asawa, etc. Hindi ba nakita yung tinatawag nating conflict of interest? So, wag nating isisi sa ibagsak lahat dun sa no? Anyone in that position, given that power, and given the lax control environment, may face the same Iyon ang kaya kong sabihin.
What you're saying is anybody could face the same temptation. So let's start first with systems. So number one, I like what you said, Ma'am Heidi, no? Number one,
Heidi lang.
the vetting process to choose a commissioner should be stricter. That's number one. Diba? Dapat, what kind of commissioner, I mean, other than yourself, should the president look for in appointing a COA commissioner?
That's why, Karen, ang sabi ko dyan, yung pag-appoint ng presidente, parang the message is clearly written on the wall.
Yeah.
Nagsisignal ka na dyan sa mga loob ng COA, oops, eto yung in-appoint, o di ba? And therefore, anong kultura natin? Lahat tayo luluhod, lahat tayo magmamana dyan, di ba? I have to speak in Tagalog kasi binidiscuss.
Oo, tama, tama.
Oo. So,
Oo.
yun yung reality. Hindi tayo nagmamalinis, hindi tayo huhusga. Ang sinasabi natin ay, ano ba yung sistema? And if you say, the system for selection must be stricter, actually, Karen, nandun yung batas. It is strict. However, ato yon, sino-sino ang miyembro ng Commission on Appointment? Let me just share with you my own experience, if you will allow. Okay, in my case, 12 yan sa Senado, 12 sa Kongreso. My own experience, I went to Congress, I was asked, can you make tambay dito sa a certain place? Ayoko nang sabihin kung saan. Can you make tambay until 6 o'clock? Come 6 o'clock, walang lumapit, you can go. So magsi 6 o'clock na, walang lumapit, tuwang-tuwa ako. Nagro-rosary ako doon sa tapat ng Birren, sana, salamat. Nagda-drive na ako pabalik, biglang may tumawag. Commissioner, are you still in the vicinity or still Siyempre, wala na ako, di ba? Pero hindi mo kayang sabihin niya, di ba? So, yes, sir, I'm returning. Because I know that there will be some political, I called a congressman, I called speaker, hindi speaker, I called Congressman Fariñas. Kasi, isa lang naman yung link namin, Ang link namin, parehas kaming marunong magdasal ng rosaryo. At parehas kaming naniniwala sa pagdadasal ng rosaryo. Sabi ko sa kanya, plain and simple, sir, wala akong political backer, wala akong lakas. Kailangan ko po ng tulong. Nakapag-rosaryo na po ako. And he said, sige, sagot kita. And you know what he did, Karen? Iniikot niya ako lahat dun sa representante na uupo sa Commission on Appointment. Sabi niya, sagot ko ito. And then, salamat sa Diyos, natapos yung Congress. Pagdating sa Senate, yun ang problema. Di ba galit sa akin yung mga binay, right? So, ang ginamit nila, si Senator Jingo Estrada, di ba? Paulit-ulit ako, pabalik-balik, parating nire-refuse, di ba? Hanggang sa isang CND noon That's the only chance. Kasi sa CND, hindi sila pwedeng mag-raise ng objection pagdating dun sa di ba? Yung automatic niya na So, nung sa CND, ayaw pumayag ni Senator Jinggoy, di ba? And he was mentioning something like, na-dismiss nga yung report mo sa Makati na-dismiss nga itong report na ito. So, the term is, inutil ka. And I am being very expressive here. You know why? If only to allow our people to feel yung political pressure na ine-exert not only yung mga pananakot, ha? So, alam mo, I was already ready not to be confirmed. So I said, sabi niya, ano, gusto mo bang ma-confirm? And I said, kung gusto po ng Diyos. Aba, hindi naman yung Diyos ang tinatanong ko, ikaw. And I said, kung gusto po ng Diyos. And then he said, ay, mahirap na usapan to, etc. So I said, my peace. Sabi ko, paulit-ulit po ako. And ang tinatanong ko po ba, ako po ba'y nagnakaw? Wala naman sila masabi, di ba? But look, how many times bago ako na-confirm? Until after, pasasalamat lang, hindi pumigay si Presidente di ba? He never gave up on me. And because of that, miracles of all miracles, na-confirm ako, di ba?
Oo.
So, tingnan natin, sinong commissioner na matino ang haharap na ikaw ay babastusin, ikaw ay ipe-pressure, sisiraan ka, kasabay niyan kung ano-ano yung mga inilalaglag sa media, di ba? At ulit tatanong ko, ano ang incentive sa mga tao sa loob ng gobyerno upang gumawa ng tama? Di ba mas malaki yung incentive na gumawa ng mali?
Magandang punto. Thank you for sharing that story, Heidi. Kasi ang ikagulat ng marami doon, isipin nyo, eto po kayo. In effect, you are a righteous public servant and yet, kinailangan nyo pang tawagan si Congressman Fariñas, right? In an ideal situation, dapat ideally, your track record should have been enough. But ang kinikwento nyo is, kapag wala kang believer, wag na lang backer, pero kung wala kang believer inside Congress, napakahirap na umabot ka doon sa Commission on Appointments.
It is impossible, I would have to say. It is impossible. Kaya nga sabi ko talaga sa akin, sorry, baka sabihin, napaka naman ito, religious. Pero yun talaga yun. I prayed so hard. And it so happened, Congressman Fariñas is also praying. And therefore, sabi ko sa kanya, and I've been very honest, wala po akong kilalang anyone, di ba? Ako po'y humihingi ng tulong dahil naipagdasal ko na po ito. And he did his part. At kaya kong sabihin, wala akong ikinompromise. None.
Good for you. Ang tanong ito, how would you change the appointment system of the Commission on Audit Commissioner? How do they do it in other countries where the COA, let's say in the US or in the EU, is truly independent? How do they do it? May best practices po ba?
Karen, magkaiba yung setup Magkaiba yung setup. Yung isa, nagre-report sa Congress, etc. Diba? And you know naman, Karen, iba yung Congress nila kaysa dun sa... I mean, you know exactly what I mean, diba?
Yeah.
Well, how I intend to do it, wala akong babaguhin. Ang babaguhin ko lang, yung lakas ng loob nung gumagawa ng tama. Kasi, Karen, I've been listening to your interviews,
Yeah.
Isa lang naman yun Kung alam mong nasa tama ka, malakas ang loob mo, di ba? At kapag alam mong naipagdasal mo na yan, come what may, yun yung kailangan. Ang problema is this. A lot of those who are being appointed gusto nila yung powerful position. Tama ba? Kaya ka nga nag-a-apply. Hindi ka naman nag-a-apply niya para maglingkod sa bayan. Come on, di ba?
Oo.
Nag-a-apply ka kasi gusto mo makashare ng power, di ba? And therefore, you're willing to dance, you're willing to sing, or whatever, di ba? Siguro hindi naman sa ano, ayoko kasing sabing righteous, etc. No? Hindi ako ganun ka perfecto. I will always have to say na ordinaryong tao at wala. Kung ako man ay masubject sa ano, meron ding malalim na mga tukso. Subalit, alam natin kung ano yung tama at nakakapagdasal, ano? Now, kung ang titingin kong pagbabago dito ay we keep on public pressure, ano? Kapag nag-start na yung confirmation process, but it can work the other way around. Alam mo ba yon na meron din silang ginawang testigo against me? Di ba? And ito yung masakit karan, may isang law firm na nagpagamit pa at sumali pa doon sa hearing ko, di ba? Kaya pag pinag-usapan yung sinasabing, ito nagkaroon ng kaso, hindi ako nagugulat. Ang sabi ko na lang ay, alam niyo ba kung gaano kahirap, gaano kabigat ang manindigan at maging matinong commissioner or chairman ng COA? That is my challenge to all of them.
Bunyog, bunyog, halikan na kasama ka. Bunyog, kapag buklod ay may pag-asa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, isa ang pananaw. Sa bagong Pilipinas ang bunyog isisigaw.